Alright, it is map number 2, Turtle Rock between Fire and LiiLD.C. It is close spawn position, so once again, I guess in the spirit of Season 1 especially, a very important match between Night Elf and Human is played on Turtle Rock with close spawn positions, and LiiLD.C is spawning here in the bottom right spawn position. Ultra first, Moonwell, Ancient of War, so far standard build by him, and standard build by Fire as well, who is spawning in the bottom left spawn position. Altar, barracks, and farm for him. So the question, of course, is going to be, how is Fire especially, but also LiiLD.C, going to react upon seeing that it is close spawn positions? And are we going to see a tier 1 tower push here by the German player? Or perhaps even just a tower push at all. Could be later as well. Ultra finishing. AM being produced. For LiiLD.C it is the DH. And the scout is coming here, and then I guess things are going to heat up as Fire now realizes that this is close spawn positions. So do we see any immediate reaction? Yes, we do see an immediate reaction. Sending 3 militia across the map. He's searching for the second Moonwell here, and LiiLD.C is going to hide that one somewhere up here as it appears. Does not feel like having his second Moonwell cancelled. Well, doesn't have the lumber yet to build it, but he's gonna have that in just a second. The militia are arriving, and the Ancient of War is going to, well, reroute. I don't think, yeah, there's no point in even trying to... Ah, okay. There is the second Moonwell. There's the third Moonwell here. And immediately the Demon Hunter gets surrounded. He just spawned like a second ago. Skilling Immolation here though. And is Fire going to be able to keep that surround up? No, he's not even trying to do so. Demon Hunter is of course going to struggle keeping himself alive with the mana loss of the Immolation, as one of his Moonwells is in the middle of the map, and Moonwell number 3 and 4 are just being produced right now. A bunch of wisps coming in there immediately to just get rid of the mana on the AM and the first water elemental. More militia coming in for Fire. First Footman has taken a lot of damage here already, and it looks like he's just going to run away and wasting some of that Demon Hunter's time. Next Moonwell is going to finish though. This Moonwell is going to finish as well. Fire is going for the Moonwell here. Nevertheless, is being repaired by the Wisp right now. The Demon Hunter is coming in. Again, another bunch of militia coming in. The next Immolation is being used here. It looks like the second Footman of Fire is already going to fall after this first one here has fallen previously already. And is he going to be able to suicide into the creeps? Yes, he is. The Demon Hunter is not paying attention here, and he's attacking the creeps, and he's taking some unnecessary damage. In the meantime, more militia are fighting it out with the archers there in the bottom, which is why LiiLD.C was distracted there previously. Archers still keeping themselves alive, and as nightfall hits, immediately LiiLD.C is hiding those archers, but they are very low in HP, and with the footmen around there, how are those archers going to be able to contribute to cancelling towers? As soon as they reveal themselves, they are going to be taken down. Third archer spawning here for LiiLD.C. Fire in the meantime does not have a lumber mill, so he's going to have to upgrade this one to an arcane tower, which is just fine against the Demon Hunter with Immolation though, which he's using again right now. The next 2 footmen are extremely low on hit points, but so is the Demon Hunter. He's gonna have to head towards the middle of the map here. This Moonwell doesn't really have all too much Moonshoes left in it, and 4 archers out for LiiLD.C, and he's actually able to cancel the first tower here for the time being. Now he has to hide again and wait for Fire to rebuild his towers, and this is looking decent so far for LiiLD.C. The majority of his Moonshoes is gone though, but he's getting 2 more Moonwells. Demon Hunter level 2, the AM in the meantime at the shop is getting Dust of Appearance, which is going to limit the options of LiiLD.C here in terms of micro, because he's going to have to micro his archers. Another bunch of militia coming in, and the AM is coming in from the top as well, and we do see the Dust of Appearance not used just yet, but he's going to use it in just a second. I imagine the Demon Hunter is actually the next target here. Immolation is killing a bunch more units of fire. Now the next archer hiding, and now Dust of Appearance is being used, and LiiLD.C is going to be on the run. More militia are even coming in for fire. So many units streaming in over and over again. Next archer is falling. These are all revealed, and this archer is going to fall as well due to the superior movement speed of the militia. And now all of a sudden it's only the Demon Hunter left standing, and one archer against still so many units of fire, and this archer is falling as well. So he really has nothing left but the Demon Hunter. A second Ancient of War is coming, a third Ancient of War is coming, but now Fire is able to speed build a bunch of towers, and there is no damage output to prevent those towers from coming up currently. The next archer is out, there still is no lumber mill for Fire, so are we seriously gonna see just a bunch of arcane towers here? It looks like that's exactly the case. One Ancient of War has been cancelled here. Second one is being attacked right now. The Demon Hunter has some free reign as the damage output of the human is being spent elsewhere. But still, this first tower is soon to be finishing. Another two archers have spawned in the meantime for LiiLD.C, who is still holding on here. The next archer is going to have to hide soon, but there is another charge of Dust of Appearance, so he's not even trying to hide here, just pulling back with his archers, which makes such a huge difference. Now coming in again, but the first tower has finished, which means this Demon Hunter is going to take a lot of well, damage mana-wise. And that means his moonwells are going to deplete so quickly. The next archer gets caught out of position. He's even gonna get two of them trying to block with the militia. But yeah, he's getting both of them. In the meantime, still no second Ancient of War finished. This, if he cancels this one, then well, all of these efforts of LiiLD.C will have been wasted, because he still only has the Ancient of War that he built right in the beginning, and the next one is going to fall as well. And look at the number of units on the side of Fire. 21 supply for LiiLD.C, 34 for Fire. The two arcane towers have finished here. Third one is being upgraded right now, and what is LiiLD.C really supposed to do here? He has 3 archers only, and a Demon Hunter who's running around confused there a little bit behind the forest. Yeah, trying to get another Ancient of War up. The Demon Hunter by this point is basically out of mana. Ancient War cancelled again though. Still using the emulation there just for a couple of seconds. Now he's completely out of mana. But Fire, yeah, with his 5 footmen that he's got here and the AM, pretty easily able at this point to chase away the Demon Hunter and the archers. And now he's building a lumber mill as well in the back. So another archer used there by LiiLD.C. Demon Hunter soon to be level 3. But how much of a difference is that really gonna make with this number of towers up already? Still going for another kill on one of the footmen. Immolation used once again here by the Swedish player. Next footman is falling. So he's trading quite decently here, but apparently not decently enough, as tower number 5 is now being built in the back of his base. Next archer is falling. Next archer is falling as well. In return, he's just getting the first footman here. Next militia even chasing after these 3 archers. The Demon Hunter is once again going for the AM, but he is looking quite tanky. The Demon Hunter is taking way too much damage. He has to fall back right now. There is a decent load of Moonshoes actually at the bottom of his base, and he really needs to use that. But as you can see right now, because replenishing mana is so expensive, he just drained these 2 Moonwells and he barely got any HP out of it, and he's gonna lose his TP right now, or his Demon Hunter, or neither of them, as he's running away towards the top. The archers are coming in from the left hand side again, doing some damage to the AM. But now with the lumber mill finished, Fire can also finally start adding some guard towers here for some serious damage output against the buildings, as well as, well, the DH and the archers. And the Tree of Life already down to 800 HP. Second guard tower being upgraded here. Next archer is falling. Or is it? Yes, it is. AM also very close to level 3 already, which isn't going to make things any easier. Another Wisp is coming in for a detonate. Getting rid of all the mana on the AM, as well as the Water Mantle. Demon Hunter is coming in again, so he's hoping to get this AM kill eventually. Again, a bunch of archers low HP. Of course, by the time, or by now, night is over, and it's the middle of the day, and therefore Moonwells are not regenerating, which means no more healing at all, as well as no health regeneration on these archers at all for LiiLD.C. And Fire's second guard tower is going to come up at the Night Elf base here. and more militia streaming in over and over again. Next archer is going to get revealed here. Is it? Isn't it? No, it isn't, as the Demon Hunter is the one coming in, and he is actually the one falling. And LiiLD.C, well, trying to block the AM there, but SSDH was the one going down first. And there were 5 towers in his base right now, shooting down his Tree of Life. That was just too much to handle. Once again, a human able to tower rush a Night Elf on Turtle Rock. Close spawn positions, fire right from the start, applying the pressure there. LiiLD.C trying his best, hiding his second Moonwell, trying to get many Moonwells up, and for a moment it was looking very good, but all of a sudden after fire got the dust of appearance and brought a new wave of militia in. LiiLD.C, I think that was the crucial point of this game, when he mispositioned those archers and he all of a sudden dropped down to like 1 archer and the Demon Hunter, losing so many units. That was just too much. That was just a mistake that he could not afford while being under so much pressure. But yeah, obviously being under so much pressure, it's not easy to play this flawlessly and, you know, defend the tower rush like this, and he wasn't able to do so, which means the outcome of this group is now decided. Grubby will go straight to the finals, Todd and Fire will play the playoffs, and LiiLD.C, Dovak and Rob will be out, but there is still another match to be played in this best of 3. One last map in this group stage, and that's going to be Twisted Meadows.